77 Line Mountain third graders came out to the Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area on Thursday to learn about the rebuilding of the American Chestnut Tree Forest.
The chestnut planting out here is what's especially exciting to me. So about 100 years ago, if you were to walk around all of Pennsylvania, especially in these kind of like hilly, mountainous kinds of forests, you would find that the biggest and most abundant tree in all of those forests was something called the American chestnut. And starting around 100 years ago, a fungal disease was introduced here in North America, and it began to very quickly wipe out all of the American chestnut trees. So imagine the tree that was the most abundant, biggest tree in all the forest. Suddenly all of them were dying at once. From this fungal disease. Very sad. We tried to really find ways to stop it. In fact, in the state of Pennsylvania, we clear cut the entire border of the state of Pennsylvania. One clear cut all around the whole state to try to keep the fungus from moving into the state and killing all the chestnuts. And it still got here. So one of the things that's been awesome is that in the last few decades, scientists began working together, like this guy, Dr. Carbaugh, with lots of different groups, including this really awesome group called the American Chestnut Foundation. And what they started to do was try to come up with chestnuts that could resist getting infected by this fungus, right? So they have slowly developed these resistant trees that can grow and not get killed by the fungus, something called the chestnut blight. Can you say that with me? Chestnut blight, right? So when you hear people talk about that, that's what they're talking about. And now what we can do is plant those resistant new baby trees out in the places where they used to grow. And what's super exciting about here is that, AOAA is trying to regrow a whole new forest on these lands that were coal mined and sort of left behind and damaged, and not just grow any kind of forest, but a forest that includes this absolute treasure, the American chestnut. So this is a way of really promoting hope in the restoration of forests out here, right? And it's something you can hear about and hear that, hey, on these old coal lands we're trying to regrow forests, but to really come out here and see trees growing, right? And especially to see that there's efforts of other local people who just care about conservation that are working, and that trees are actually coming up out of the ground and growing is a really important thing. It's always better to see something than to just hear about it.
About trees. And I also like walking around the forest.